The consumer is not the one that decides the price of a good. It's the what? It's the producer. Hello everyone, welcome to the Psyched Gym. Welcome again to another section on the series Destiny. Yeah, the last video I talked about prioritization of your time and so on and so forth. Yeah, so in this video I'm going to be talking about deciding who gets your time, who deserves your time. Yes, you know, as someone who is operating the line of destiny, you have that part of your gift which you show to the world, and you have the one that is who you are. I don't think you understand that. Let me give you an example. That stage comedian, that stand-up comedian who you love so much might not be as jovial as on the stage when you meet him one-on-one. So as someone that is operating in the line of destiny, you have to know who deserves to see your gift part and who deserves to, see you for who you are. Yeah, so that's what this video is going to be about. Yeah, with that being said, join me as I further expatiate the hand gestures again. Okay, so yeah, let's get right into the video. Your gifts makes room for you. Yeah, there's a promise in the Bible, in the Proverbs, that said your gift will make room for you and take you to higher places. Yes, so as someone who is invested, as a person who is invested in developing his or her gift, this development, people will notice it, and when people notice this, they will seek you in different places. They will need you to, use that gift for your benefit and for their benefit. Yeah, so this being said, you have to know when you have to know how to distinguish between these gifts and yourself. So you are a very good pianist. You have to learn how to distinguish between these gifts and who you are. Let's say, for example, your name is Psyched. So you have to distinguish between Psyched and the great pianist. Yeah, because people will show you love, people will seek you. Don't feel they love you. They just love that gift, and it's not bad to render your service, but you should know when to distinguish. You know when to draw the line between service of your gift and service of yourself, so you not be drained out and you not be famished in fulfilling that purpose, which is your destiny. So you know how to draw. So you have to learn, you have to master the art of drawing a line between, okay, this is the extent to which my service is needed. Okay, so my service is needed as a pianist at a concert, and it doesn't go beyond that concert. Not that after the concert you now join in cleaning, you join in arranging the hall and setting time and doing other work which goes beyond your service there as the pianist. That's going to wear you down, and it's going to put a strain on your relationships, on your relationship with people that hire you as a pianist, with your friends, because you'll be so stressed to, as a father, for example, if you're a father, it will put a strain on your fatherhood and all. So you have to, even as your gifts makes room for you in destiny, you have to put a line, a borderline between the service of your gifts and the service of yourself. Destiny always pays its bills. Yeah. So you have a gift and you are using that gift in line of destiny. Be assured that you are going to get remunerated, and it's not bad to be remunerated. I mean, to be paid back in cash, gain more financial growth as a result of your gift, as a result of your talent. Yeah. Know this thing. The consumer is the one that decides. The consumer is not the one that decides the price of a good. It's the producer. Yeah, so you have to know that even in as much as you want to be a giver, in as much as you want to do charity, don't let your gifts be given as charity. So you give your services. At times you might have to give yourself, free service instead of getting paid, instead of getting remunerated for your service. There are times it has to be so, but you are the one that will decide that. And now that I've said this, you have to be paid for your gift. It doesn't mean that you should now strictly be based on getting money in return for your services, getting money in return for your gifts, for your talents. No. If your destiny is doing charity at a non-profit organization, free of charge, just giving your time and your resources, if that's your destiny, fine, give all. But if your destiny, for example, is, let me go back to the example I used earlier, is to be a pianist for large concerts. There are times you might just, okay, I just want to play and I won't be paid. But not all the time, because destiny, your talents has made way for you, and it is time that you get money in return. Yes, so that's just the balance. So yes, destiny pays its bills, but there are times that you have to pay your bills too, which is your service and your continuous training, your continuous learning, and acquiring of more skills to better that gift or talent that you have. Or your payment back might be, rendering a free service. As a pianist now, a free piano play, or a free piano class for aspiring pianists. And also, yes, destiny pays its bills, and give destiny the freedom to pay its bills. Yeah, destiny is worth fighting for. Yeah, so there are situations whereby you have to fight. You're having problems. There's a threat to your marriage, there's a threat to your career, there's a threat to your relationships, there's a threat to things that mean a lot to you. These times you have to fight. Okay, maybe you show more love, or you make more money, or you do different things. You obey more rules, or obey all the rules and abide by the regulations in your workplace, so as to sustain your career. There are times you have to fight, and there are times where you just have to let go and just give up on the fight. Take, for example, John is dating Mary, but John does not see Mary as someone he would like to marry. He just sees her as a girlfriend. He doesn't see them going beyond that girlfriend-boyfriend relationship. But then John discovers that Mary has a new suitor, James, and James is showing Mary all the love. Then John now starts fighting and wants to marry Mary by force and keep her away from James. Yeah, this kind of fight now, it's not the right fight. This is John letting his ego take charge, because in the fight towards destiny, your ego will tell you, this is all about me, this is all about me, this is all about me. While the right fight for destiny is not all about you. It's not only about you. Yes. So in this example, maybe James is the best thing for Mary, not John. So John should be able to distinguish between when his ego is acting, or if it is really fighting for the right cause. Yeah, so in destiny, in fulfilling destiny, you are going to have situations whereby you have to, fight, but you have to master the skill of knowing whether this fight is worth your time, or it's just your ego playing a great role in the fight. Yeah, focus will sustain your passion. Yeah, so in the journey to destiny, or even when you are operating in destiny already, there are times when you just feel overwhelmed. You feel overwhelmed by a lot of work to be done, or sometimes you even feel underwhelmed because you're not even going anywhere. You're just stuck in the same place. Even destiny now is things, doing things that you have passion for. Sometimes this passion will just wear out. You are emotionally, physically, spiritually tired, but your focus will be the one that will sustain this work of yours, because it's not easy. There are times you just want to give up. But when you just look at focus on that thing which is your calling, it will help you. It will help you again and pull you together and keep you going. Yeah, and a very good way to get focus for your passion, is to surround yourself with people who have that same goal, who have that same passion. That way, when you are falling, they are there to support you and keep you going. You can look at their lives, look at their achievements, and get encouraged all over again and keep pushing. And that way it will be easier for you, to survive and to live through those periods of downward and overwhelming and underwhelming feelings, in that sense. Win if you don't quit. Yes. So now there are struggles, there are things you have to fight for on your way to destiny, or even when you've discovered your destiny. And if you don't quit, you surely win. Have you heard of Tyler Perry? I know you'd have heard of him, or even though you don't know his name, you will know his face. You'd have seen this face before. Tyler Perry started acting, he started directing plays at the age of about 22 years with his own savings. People won't come for his shows, people won't come to watch his plays, and he did this over and over for years. But he didn't give up, even after people told him that, okay, black people don't really, come to shows, and they might not like his characters, they might not like his shows, and people advised him to quit. He was homeless, living in his car for a while, and despite all this, he continued. And now his media character is something that is so key to him. People are always willing, anticipating his next movie with that media character which he created. So in the journey to destiny, you just have to, keep pushing, even though people are like, even though you failed, in as much as, this is what you want, this is what my instinct is drawing me to, this is what my passion is drawing me to. You just have to keep pushing, keep grinding, because you are going to win. Destiny, doesn't come to quitters, it comes to those who continue pushing. And if you continue pushing, you will win, because quitters never win, but winners never, quitters never win. I was right, actually. Quitters never win, and winners never quit. Storms, struggles, battles, and destiny. So now there are times you have to fight, fight, for your career, fight for your relationship, fight for your passion, and so on, fight. But you can't always be in flight mode. That's not how destiny works. Because if you continue stressing yourself, okay, you're always in fight mode, stressing yourself, you're always, ready for the next fight, you just give yourself a heart attack. You just die, because, there's a limit to the stress your body can take. You have to, give time, to celebrate your victory over this fight you've had, celebrate your victory. Don't plan for the next fight. Just appreciate yourself for this victory over this fight. And next fight, you say to yourself, have times where you just relax, go for a walk, enjoy, go eat out, go out with friends, appreciate friends who have helped you go through or win this fight. And yes, you get, the boxing game, they have 3 minutes for the fight, and they have 1 minute, to 1 minute as a break time, where you nurture the wounds of the boxers. The coach will encourage the boxer, tell him his weak points, tell him tell him his stronger points to his opponents, tell him his weaker points compared to his opponents, and not, reiterate his skills, and all these things. This 1 minute is very important. And in the past, when boxers didn't have break in their matches, many of them died in the ring because there was no period of break between these fights, and it killed them. So liken this to your fights and to your walk towards destiny. There are times where you fight. There are times where you just relax and celebrate your wins. Guys, that's all for this episode on this series, Destiny. In this video we talked about the things that you have to focus on. You should know when you should set boundaries between service you render and service of yourself, service of your gifts and service of yourself. Then you should know when you stop fighting. You should know when you need to fight. You should know when you just have to let go of the battle. And you should know when to stop fighting for the cause of your passion. So if you love this video, gotten this far in this video, don't forget to like and subscribe, and share this video, tell people about this channel, and I'll so much appreciate that. And yeah, like I will always say, don't forget to imbibe these things, this knowledge in your life, and don't just watch this video for watching sake, but try to practice these things every day and be conscious of it. Write it down, steps, okay, all these things you've learned, how you apply it to your destiny, to your gifts, to your calling. And I wish you the very best. So till the next time you see me, and I see you in the okay, till next time, stay psyched.